Hey everybody, Ray here over at Badlands Exotics. Yeah, so I haven't done a video in quite a while, so I just figured I would do a bit of an update here with the clutches and everything. So here's a little guy, one of the Orange Dreams. Pretty badass looking dude. Anyways, just gonna do an update here with what I got this year. So we'll start off with who produced what. So with my first clutch, I had this girl. This is my lesser female. I actually bought her last year. She actually just shed, so you guys seeing her in her prime look. When she glows, her yellows get insane. So yeah, this is the mom of one of the clutches. When I got her, had some trouble getting her to eat. The person I bought her from was like, yep, she eats whatever you give her, and all she's ever eaten for me is live mice, so that's all she gets. But yeah, she's a beautiful looking girl. I'll show you the male. And here's the sire. So he is an Orange Dream. Very busy looking Orange Dream. Most Orange Dreams you see are very banded. If you saw my update video earlier about some of the difference between the clutches, you'll know I ended up just kind of a dinker project, or at least as it stands right now, it's a dinker project. We'll see what happens. Still have to talk to some people. So yeah, the clutch I'm going to show you right now, this is the sire. He's actually the sire of both clutches. So I had a couple males that were going together, my Banana and she. He was locking up last year, but this guy got both the clutches. So I will show you the results from the first clutch. I'm not going to show them all together because I got them all arranged. So I had some issues with this clutch in the incubation period. The eggs definitely dried up quite a bit, so I was always running behind the moisture. So here's one of the hatchlings. He's in deep blue right now. This guy hatched out at 20 grams. He actually came out of the egg, absorbed none of his yolk sac. So what I had to do was, and of course I was on vacation out in Ontario when these guys were hatching, so one of my friends looked after them. He did an excellent job. He probably saved a lot of these babies. So ended up cutting the clutch. Like I said, the eggs were dried out, so all the babies were looking pretty small. So when this guy came out without absorbing the yolk, what he did was he got some egg whites and some oral rehydration solution, as we call it in my trade. I forget what they call it. Pedialyte, that kind of thing. And he actually put it in the eggs, and it helped because after this, each baby that hatched out after absorbed more of the yolk. So, but yeah, this guy hatched out at 20 grams. He's doing well now. He eats well. So yeah, but just in really deep blue right now. He's an Orange Dream. Has that Orange Dream belly. And there was 6 eggs. One of the eggs died. It went full term, and then it was the smallest egg, and it unfortunately didn't make it. The other ones that hatched out was this lesser. She's really a mustard color. See if we can zoom in a little bit there. There we go. So this girl, it is a female, the lesser. She's a very nice lesser in my opinion. Her dorsal stripe is orphaned from the sides 100%. So all the way down. So I think she's a very nice lesser. She doesn't seem real bright right now, but I think like her mom, because as she grows the colors kind of fade, but with this really deep yellow, I think it will hold the yellow a lot better. Like lots of lessers I see, they're just very plain looking, whereas my girl, she still has a pop to her, and I think this girl will grow up to be the same. And this entire clutch is sold already, sold right away. This girl's eating like a beast on frozen thawed, so she'll probably be going pretty quick. Probably this week she'll be going. She's growing quick too. Alright, and here is another female. She's in deep blue too. She just started going in the shed. This is a female orange dream. She's going to be staying back with me because I have a bit of a project. And just take note from this clutch of how banded these orange dreams are. Unlike the dad, who's all real crazy patterned, these ones are, every orange dream from this clutch was the banded type of orange dream. Here's a male orange dream. I've had some trouble getting him going on frozen thawed. He takes live good, but might take some time to get him on frozen thawed. Look at how bright he is. Every time these guys shed, they get brighter. They all hatched out looking kind of brown and meh. But look at the sides. And this guy actually has orange on his belly down here. Got orange on his belly there, so that's pretty cool. And these guys, this guy is going to actually a store, pet shop here in town, so it's run by a good guy. So yeah, he likes to support the local. There's a couple like that. There's the one reptile shop in town, and this other guy who carries a few reptiles, not much. But yeah, that orange dream is, the other ones are just as bright when they're not in shed. But yeah, this guy's been a little slower on the feed, pretty shy, so it's my first time getting babies on frozen thawed, so it's a learning process for me. If you have any tips for me, fire away. I need all the tips I can get. So yeah, I'll just keep, oh, I got one more to show you from that clutch. This one is also staying right here with me because she's the 2 gene. She's pretty small too. This is the Orange Dream Lesser. It's a female. And I am just in love with her. Got a nice stripe. And again, they're all orphaned. The dorsal stripes all orphaned. Nice blushing. Awesome coloring. She has not strike fed anything yet. she takes assist feeds really well. I just have to get it started in her mouth, and then she wraps it, and then she eats it. So she took a live, I think, but I'm gonna be a little stubborn with her because she's assist feeds well. So it's not I don't feel like it's a lot of stress to her. So, but yeah, I love her. I can't wait to grow her up, see how she grows. She's beautiful. Beautiful snake, in my opinion. Look at the sides. All the flaming up the sides. All the blushing on the dorsal. I think the Orange Dream gene's really underrated. I tell people it's like the wax job when you buy a new car. It just makes it pop. Keeps it real nice. And the nice thing with Orange Dream is it should only get brighter as it grows. So that's awesome. Look at how blushed out that head is. Whew. I love this girl. Okay, moving on to the next clutch. I'll show you the mum from that clutch. She's in shed right now, but she has turned into an absolute eating machine. This is her. Okay, well, good, so you can see all of her. Focus? No. No. That should be close enough. All right. So yeah, she is a very nice. Well, she's got good age on her. She's turned into an eating machine. I love this girl. I got her from a friend of mine. His name is Van, and you can find him on Facebook. His page is called Canadian Ophidiophile. So, long words. He likes long words. But he takes exceptional care of his animals. And I couldn't recommend that guy highly enough. He's the one that took care of the clutch and got all those babies out healthy. Oh, sorry, girl. But as you can see, this is a pastel het ghost. She's not the most colorful pastel in the world. Like, even when she's not in shed, she's basically just a golded out pastel. I don't know if that's the het ghost doing that, just washing out all the... Alright, sorry about that, guys. We stopped automatically for some reason. My camera likes to do that. I don't know why. Anyways, so I just showed the mom of the next clutch, and yeah, so I'll show you the next clutch. And again, I'll just bring out this guy for comparison. So this is from the lesser to Orange Dream clutch. He's been all there we go. So take note of all that banding. The banded Orange Dream. And then this guy is also a single gene Orange Dream. Check out how busy that pattern is. So what a difference. From the same dad. Same morph, apparently. Each one is an Orange Dream. This guy wants to find a place to go. But yeah. Look at the difference. Crazy. So I'm wondering if there's not a separate gene in there, because this guy's just an Orange Dream, not a pastel or anything, and he has the head stamp. I don't know if the camera's gonna catch that, but he's got the Orange Dream head stamp. Let's see if I can get it in here. Just like the dad. There, I think you can see it there. It's got that head stamp. So, yeah. I don't know. So what I'm doing is I'm gonna hold back. This guy's a male. I'm gonna hold back the female that I got and breed it back to the dad and see if I don't isolate a different gene. But we'll see. I talked to Gavin at Balls to You, or he messaged me and said it's an Orange Dream. I've talked to other guys locally that have bred Orange Dream, and he said he's never seen anything like it. This guy is, I thought he was just a pastel. You can see he's got some flecking on him on the side. Sorry about that, had to stop again. So I thought this guy was a pastel. You can see he's got some flecking on the sides there. So I just thought, yeah, that's probably just a pastel. But it's starting to look like it has a head stamp. So I'm wondering if it's not Orange Dream pastel. But either way, I'll probably end up just, it's really banded, so especially towards the tail there, so that makes me think it probably is an Orange Dream, but if it is, it's a dirtier example of an Orange Dream. And it has the tracks, kind of pied looking tracks towards the tail, so I'm not sure. Pastel, possible Orange Dream. We'll see. Probably end up selling it just as a pastel. Nice pastel anyways. But oh, and these guys are 2 weeks old. They haven't eaten yet. So you can see the difference in the size of the clutches. These guys came out a lot more healthy. And here's another Orange Dream. Again, every one out of this clutch was this busier pattern of Orange Dream. So that's something that's interesting to me. This is another male. Again, those tracks on towards the tail. Busy looking belly. Nice bright guy. And all these are, this clutch is 50% het ghost. I don't think I'm going to hold back any of the males to breed back. I'll just try and pick up something else with ghost in it. And this is the female I'm holding back, the female Orange Dream. So I'll grow her up, breed her back to the dad, and see if there's not something else going on. This girl, and she's got a nice looking head. She looks like she wants to take a piece of me there. But I like when the snakes have that shorter looking head. My GHI has a nice short head like that. She's a beast. And yeah, doesn't have that long duckbill looking thing going on. Belly shot. She's got a really busy belly. Look at that. Oh yeah. Alright, and here's the looker of the clutch. Pastel Orange Dream. Look at that guy. It's a male, so it'd be going up for sale, but if this was a female, it would be staying here with me. Look at how clean this thing is. Not a black fleck on this thing anywhere. Like, just crazy. And the camera doesn't do any justice to the oranges going up the side on this thing. Orange Dream is a fantastic gene, in my opinion. After working with it a bit, I actually saw Phil Robinson from Robinson's Royal Pythons up in Edmonton. I talked to him this weekend. He had a calico Orange Dream and it looked awesome. So I have a pastel sugar that I'll probably be putting the Orange Dream into at some point once she's ready to go next year. I'll probably do a banana clutch with her first, but anyways, yeah, this guy's a smoker. He'll be for sale, so if you're interested, let me know. It also likes to bite when you piss him off, so I'll put him back. So yeah, that's it for the clutches. Like I said, I used Reptibator. I wouldn't recommend that. They only fit 2 clutches if you're lucky, and again, like I mentioned, I had a lot of trouble with keeping the humidity up. So yeah, I'm gonna be getting a new incubator. I'm expecting a lot more clutches next year, so we'll see what happens with that. I have a few things lined up, and I'll just show you some of the new stuff I got. So I got this at the Edmonton Reptile and Amphibian Society show. Got this from Phil Robinson. Awesome looking girl. This is a female pastel het pied in crazy shed right now. She actually ate yesterday in blue like this, so she's not looking her best, and she will bite. But look at the blushing on this, and this is just a single gene pastel. And he said he's got another gene floating around in his pied stuff. He's not sure what it is, but this to me does not look like a single gene pastel. Like, look at that. The flaming up the sides like crazy, blushed out, just crazy. Like, I have pastel morphs coming out the wazoo, and none of them look like this. Is that the pied? I don't know. I haven't worked with pied a whole bunch. Usually, most it does is put a ringer somewhere. But yeah, look at this, the whole way down, just blushed right out, banded. So yeah, I'm excited to work with her. And why did I pick up a female het pied? I'm glad you asked. Because I got a little buddy here as well. Come here, little guy. Oh, you're acting like you're gonna bite me. Oh, he's in shed, maybe that's why. So, here we have a leopard, 100% het pied. So I got off my friend Sean Ferguson, also in Edmonton. This is my backup boy. So, in case you didn't know, everybody's in shed right now. I picked up a blackhead male. He's a year old. When I got him, he was like not even 300 grams. But he eats like crazy now. He's eating small rats every few days. I feed on Wednesdays and Sundays usually. He'll eat a small rat each time. He only has refused feeds twice when he was in shed. So he's growing up quickly. I'm throwing in the girls' sheds with him to try and get him going, trying to get those plugs going, but we'll see. But yeah, so I have a leopard het pied. So of course I gotta get a het pied female. So, and yeah, there was guys who had adult female pieds, but I actually like to raise up my snakes now. I don't know, I just like them to be used to how I operate, I guess. It's pretty rewarding too to see them grow up. I like watching them grow up. And if there's any issues, I know what's going on, and I don't know, I just like getting to know the animals and build up a nice connection with them. But yeah, this guy is gonna be awesome. And of course I'm working with clowns, so of course I want leopard in there. So got big plans for this boy. And another thing I picked up, this girl might also, yeah, it looks like she's in shed too. I got a nice yellow belly girl. Gonna breed her to the banana. Doubt it'll happen this year. She's not quite there. She's about 1,300 grams. We'll see what happens if she starts slamming food. Well, hey, right on. But I like she's got that short head too. When they have that short head, they just seem to be, I don't know, just a look I like, I guess. I haven't handled her much. I just brought her home about a week ago, and she's in shed, so. And then another new thing I got. This girl kind of has a duck-billed head. She's nice looking, but her head is a little fucked up. So, got a het red female. She ate a couple days after I got her. She's super nice. I really like having, I either like a really busy pattern or a very nice crisp pattern, kind of. So this has the dorsal stripe all the way down, orphan the whole way down. So there's a couple breaks in it, but she's nice. I like her. Hoping down the road to produce some xanthics. And it's a lot cheaper to go this route than doing the VPI or whatever. So, should be interesting. See what happens. But look at her nose. She's got that cool looking couple dots there. I don't know if you guys can. There you go. But yeah, her eyes, she's got like bulgy eyes. They're not real bad or anything. It doesn't affect her health or anything like that, but it's just something I noticed. Doesn't affect her eating, that's for sure. Do I have anything else to show? Belt? I don't think so. Just one thing. Got a girl here. So, in case anybody's looking, I've got a female fire here. Yesterday she just took her first small rat. She's been eating weans. And she's a nice fire. She's not some brown, muddied out, shitty looking one. This is a nice looking fire. Nice and reduced, nice and bright. And if anybody wants her, I'd like to get, this is rock bottom, $100. $100, this girl's yours. She'll probably go next year if you keep her feeding well. She's eating well for me, always has. She went off for a little bit, but she's back slamming it real well. So, alright guys, so that's it. I just thought I'd bring out Spud. This is my female pastel. This was my first snake. When I got her about a year ago, not even a year ago, she fit around my wrist. And now, she's 1,100 grams in a year. She's an awesome eater, always has been, never really gone off. And she's eating medium rats now. And this is one of the girls, she seems to like being handled, which is awesome. I take her upstairs sometimes. And when people want to see a snake, they've never seen a snake before, this is usually the one I bring out. Because she seems to like being handled, she doesn't freak out. And she's so pretty, such a sweetheart. But yeah, that's my updates. You guys have any questions, comments, anything like that, feel free to ask. You can find me on Facebook at Badlands Exotics. You can find me on Instagram at Badlands Exotics. So yeah, pay me a visit there. I got all kinds of stuff up. And I'll see you guys around. And ladies, sorry.